Good morning. Boy, the sun feels so good this morning. As I was getting up early and walking down the street, I felt the sun waking up over the hill. And I had to capture this moment of me just walking in my shadow and visualizing what it'd be like to taking this walk with you. I just felt so great and I wanted to share it with you, and knowing that the energy and the movement of my body was a direct reflection of my thoughts. And my thoughts at this moment are all about sharing, connecting, communicating the shadows of our spirit self, the shadows of our angels around us, the shadows of us just strolling through. I'm a walker. I love walking. I love exploring. I love seeing the sights. And as I walk down the street, you can see the Pacific Ocean peeking out. It is so beautiful. All of the lush trees and the birds are chirping and the beauty is around. What I love so much as I take this walk is knowing that it's just me and my shadow. I'm just having a good time. I'm enjoying myself. I can feel the warmth of the sun on my back. And this is the emotions and feelings that I wanted to capture to share. This is where I am just being me in my secret thoughts, in the feelings and emotions running through my mind. And I think about, what is everyone else thinking about? I'm always so curious. What are other people thinking when they take walks, when they can look at the beautiful Pacific Ocean and explore all the possibilities, when they open their heart and their soul to so many options and ideas and feelings, but they just don't really know what other people are thinking. One of the things about the secret life that I love so much is really validating, accepting, and embracing our uniqueness. We get to be who we are. We get to have our own thoughts and feelings. Some of them are wild and crazy. Some of them you'd never tell your best friend. Some of them are thoughts that you would so enjoy sharing with another. Some of them are just for you. And I think that's one of the best things about our individuality, our uniqueness. And as I take this walk, I kept space on the side, visualizing, feeling, thinking what it would be like to share this walk with you, to think about who would be the person who would walk side by side with me right now, who would like to wake up early and enjoy as the sun was kissing the air and the street and the trees and the flowers, and everything is waking up. There's so much beauty available and ready for all of us. There's so much for us just to walk into. Shadows are powerful. Shadows can be positive. Shadows can be enticing. Shadows can really wake up your mind to realize that there's so much beauty available. We don't always have to look at the person. We don't always have to make eye contact. We don't always have to speak words directly. But what we do need is to show up. We need to move our bodies, feel the changes in our energy, feel our joints move and adjust, and be grateful for the body that we are given. Be aware and alert of what's peeking around the corner. This tree here is one of my absolute favorites. There's a perfect hole right through the middle. So you can just see such a little treasure right there, hidden, waiting for you to peek through. This is what I love with the secret life. I'm always looking for opportunities to stop and pause and embrace and think through and feel what's there, what's actually happening, what's going on. As I pass each one of these homes, I think about it. Every single home has its own story. Every family member has their own story. Every community that I go and explore and on my travels, all have their own thing going on. We have our secret life. And I think we forget that it's important to accept, embrace, and appreciate our secret life. It's part of what keeps us unique, keeps us special, keeps us appreciated. And when we forget to accept those parts of ourselves, we lose out on why people think we're so amazing. I think it's important for you to be unique, be authentic, be yourself. Not everyone's going to get you. Not everyone's going to be excited to see what you see. But that's not your role in the world. Your role is to show up in who you are. Your role is to show up and be who you are in all aspects. Because when you do that, you allow other people to feel seen, heard, validated, and important. But most of all, you exist. You become someone that other people are curious to learn more about. When you give up asking other people for permission, asking other people to see your worth, to accept you, you actually give up their shadows blocking your view. So, see, as my shadow peeks out, this is me having a walk on a beautiful, sunshiny day. This is me, all my thoughts, all my feelings. I have curves, I have scars, I have sorrow, I have sadness, but I also have pleasure, I have purpose, I have passion, I have so many things that light me up, excite me, and get me going. So many reasons to celebrate, so many reasons to be thankful and grateful. And even though I might have moments where my path gets broad and I want to walk right down the middle and make it all about me for a little bit, I know there comes moments where I want to step to the side and let those around me shine brighter and bigger. This is what it's about. When we live in the champagne method philosophy, we choose something extra. We choose to level up. We choose to say, we want all the sunshine. We want all the glory. We want all the rewards. We want all of the deliciousness. When we choose to say, there's somewhere to go, there are people that I can meet, there are opportunities I can experience, but I had to get outside my door today to make that happen. And I want to encourage and inspire and ask you to do the same. When you care enough about showing up for the person you were meant to be, the person you already are, or the person you used to be, and you want to refine and rediscover, all of those layers of you matter so much. What I care about is that you know how important you are. You know that you make a difference. Whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, whether you're on a journey of self discovery, whether you're looking for the right career change, whether you are wanting to change how your body is, you want to change how your body moves, you want to change your look, your style, your community, you get to do that. But the only way it's going to really happen is when you literally put one foot in front of the other. You have to just keep moving forward. You never know who's going to cross your path, who's going to be in your space, who's going to notice you. But nobody can see you unless you step out of your own space and let people see you for who you are, what you represent, what you care about. The reality is that you were given to all of us in a beautiful form in who you are exactly. You were meant to be exactly who you are. You were supposed to be this tall. You were supposed to be this skin color. You were supposed to have these eye colors and this smile. There are so many parts of you that were all predestined. They're a part of what makes you so powerful and so rewarding to be in this life and in this experience. And the great part about all of this is that you get to choose how tall you show up in the world as a person in energy. Yes, you have physical limitations based on your genetics, but you also get to choose how you show up in your energy. You can walk in and command a room. You can create a space that others are feeling invited, empowered, and excited to be in. Or you can be quiet and pull in. You get to choose your energy vibration that affects and impacts everybody else. You get to make a difference. You get to be memorable. You get to joyfully show up. You get to have pleasure. You get to have reward. You get to see others having happiness and joy and choose what you want to have for yourself. You get to make all of these decisions. This is your life. At any moment, you can shift your perspective. At any moment, you can all of a sudden decide, I want something different. I want a different relationship. I want a different health lifestyle. I want a different community. I want a different work. At any point, you can make those changes. In all my years working with singles and with couples, I'd often tell them that they were always just one decision away from attracting the relationship they wanted, whether they were in a relationship currently or they were wanting to begin their dating process. And it was always amazing to me how many people's lives changed very quickly when they started to take action on what they wanted and stopped wondering what other people wanted for them. That's that is the power of moving outside of your shadows. When you move outside of your shadow, you let the light shine on you. Sometimes we need our shadow to take us and guide us on our path. Sometimes we need our shadow to lead the way. That is one of the most powerful parts of our lives, is to know the journey before us is taking us to the journey of where we are going. Our shadow can lead the way when we let the sun kiss us from behind, kiss us and embrace every curve that we have, every movement that we have, every experience that we have. Our shadow gets to share it. Our shadow gets to appreciate it. Our shadow is part of the embracing where the sun is hugging and kissing us, and then it wraps around us and leaves an imprint as our shadow is so powerful. Our shadow is what holds all of our dreams, our desires, and our wants. This is why it's so important to take the pause, to take the beat, to take a moment to look forward, but also know your shadow is walking with you every step of the way. Your shadow is protecting you. Your shadow is holding you safe. Your shadow is loving on you and hugging you and adoring you. So, my question to you is, how have you been appreciating all of your deliciousness, all of your curves, all that your shadow wants to share with others? I am Jacqueline, and I would love to keep this conversation going. Like, comment, and subscribe to be a part of our incredible, beautiful, glorious, dynamic community.